been said many times over some long time. You have to know who you are, and you have to know what you do. And as was said some weeks ago, someone asked, why do we have to know who we are and what we do? And the answer was, do you want to become like one of those God-drunken masks wandering around the streets of India, muttering incoherently, hair disheveled and not caring about their clothes and not worrying whether they eat or they don't eat? But rather than make that a statement or an answer as it was given, we could turn it around and pose it as a question to you. What is the difference between one of those wandering, God-drunken lovers, muttering incoherently, and us? It's been said of the Sufi stories that they, no matter whether they're the parables or the allegories or the fairy tales, they contain within them the questions and the answers, or the symbols, even the numerology. It contains it all. The universe is all in the stories. So let's see what we can make out of this Sufi fairy tale. There was a young and very strong man by the name of Yusef. Now Yusef was a well digger. One day the head man of the village came to Yusef to elicit his aid. The well is dry. No one can draw water from the well. Now the well was located at the base of a mountain, and so they thought that perhaps a boulder had rolled in to the well to stop the water from flowing. So Yusef took his shovel and he went to the well. He tied his shovel on his back and he went down into the well, lowering himself down till he struck something solid. But it was very, very dark down there. He couldn't see anything at all. But he felt around as best he could. And because there was something solid under his feet, he took off his shovel and he started bashing it into it, trying to find out what it was. And all of a sudden he heard these great yowls and screams. "What are you doing to me? Ouch! Ouch!" And now, by this time, Yusef had become a little bit accustomed to the dark, and when he looked down, he could see these two big, red, bloodshot eyes looking at him. It was this huge demon down there. And the demon was screaming at him. "Stupid human! You disturbed my peace, and then you want to bash me on the head." He said, "If you don't do my bidding, I'll drown you." "What are you doing here?" Yusef said, "Well, I've been hired by the head man of the village because the villagers have no water." The demon said, "I don't care about the villagers. I'm cooling my feet, which have been burned in the fire of Hades, serving the demon king. And here I stay." He said, "But if you don't do my bidding, I'll kill you." Yusef said, "Don't kill me. I'll do exactly what it is that you want." The demon said, "Bring me a cartload of grapes. I'm hungry. Bring them tomorrow morning, or else I'll eat." So Yusef took himself up his rope and he went off to the headman of the village and he explained the situation. He said, there's a huge demon in the well. We have to placate him. He's asked for a cartload of grapes. The headman, of course, said, Allah have mercy on us. But he sent off all his people around to gather grapes from the vineyard. The next day, Yusef took the cartload of grapes